Today's topic is data handling, chapter number 3. In our life, we'll see some information that is like runs made by a batsman in the last 10 test match. Like this, some information we'll see. The information collected in all the cases is called data. So data will show in clear picture by graphically. That is, one type is pictogram graph. Here they given, for example, July, August, September month car sales. In this they have given car symbol here. That is, one symbol is called 100 cars. So here they given 2 and half they given. So 100 plus 100, 200 plus half of the car is called 50. So here 250 cars they given. In this August month they given 3 car symbols. So it will be 300. So September month they have given here 4 cars. So what is the answer? It is 400. So like this we can show the pictogram graph. Second one is a bar graph. This is, here they given in the x-axis. Here they given number of students in class 8 they given in y-axis. Here 2003 to 4 they have 100 students. 2004 to 5 200 students. Like that they have given the graph. This is called bar graph. Here double bar graph they given. In this math subjects, science, social, like that subject wise they given. In this marks obtained by a student they have given. Suppose now max means this is year 2005 to 6 they given in this one. This one they given 2006 to 7. So comparing for 2 years. So max if you take 2005 to 6, that is 30 marks they have taken. Here 2006 to 7 they have taken 60 marks. So same child they have improved in maths. Same like that subject wise they showed. This is called double bar graph. Now we are going to see frequency distribution table for ungrouped data. This is, they have given the subject wise art, maths, science, English, maths, art, how many students like the subject like that. So what we have to do is, now subject we have to write the first column, then tally marks and number of students. That is, art means how many students they like. We have to put the mark like this. Then we have to count how many lines we have. First 1, 2, 3, 4 and fifth like bundle we have to tie this. This is like one bundle is called 5 lines or 5 members or 5 students. Then what is extra? Because for counting it will be easy. That's why tally marks we have to put like this and count this numbers and write here number of students. Same like that mathematics. How many students they like maths? Here they given here maths 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to put 5 lines in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to write 5. Same like the subject wise we should write and write here the number of students. This is ungrouped data. So group data also we can write it like this. Here they given the numbers or marks they have given like this. In this place numbers they given. So many numbers is there. We can make it, this is like class interval. That is, which is the lowest number or which is the highest number we have to check in this. Lowest number we have 7. Highest number 50 is there. So we'll make a frequency distribution table for grouped data. Here class interval will make 0 to 10, then 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. So here from 0 to 9 we have to put here tally marks and count and write here. 10 to 19 we have to write in this place and write here the frequency. Then here 20 to 29 we have to write. Same like that we have to keep on write this everything. Then total students will get in this place. So the lower class limit is called, now in this place it is 40. So the 50 is upper class limit. Here lower class limit is 20, upper class limit is 30. Same like that we can do the calculation here. The difference between the upper class limit and the lower class limit is called the width or size of the class interval. This is same like bar graph, but it is histogram graph. What is the difference between the histogram graph and bar graph means? Histogram means it will get continuous bar here, but bar graph means it will be a gap between this bar. So this is called bar graph, this is called histogram graph. Same like that way only we have to write it and do it. Marks of the student they have given in x-axis, number of students they given in y-axis. And one more thing, from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30 means nothing will be in this place. They have given here normal figure. But in this graph you observe, they given here height in centimeter in x-axis, number of girls of class in 7 they given in y-axis. Here 0 to 125 centimeter in 1 centimeter only they completed. Then next centimeter 125 to 130, that is 5 centimeter in this gap they given. Next to this 135 they given. Next 140, 145, 150 like that. So only 5 centimeter in this gap they given. But here 0 to first centimeter they given 125 centimeters. So they have given like this. That is mean from year to year we have 125 centimeters. So you have to show like this first centimeter. Exercise 3.1. First main, for which of this would you use a histogram to show the data? First one, the number of letters for different areas in a postman's bag. Second one, the height of competitors in an athletic meet. C1 is the number of cassettes produced by 5 companies. D1 is the number of passengers boarding train from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at a station. Give reason for each. Since histogram is a graphical representation of data, if data represented in manner of class interval, therefore for case B and D we would use a histogram to show the data, because in these cases data can be divided into class intervals. In case B, a group of competitions having different height in an athletic meet. In case of D, the number of passengers boarding train in an interval of 1 hour at a station. In second question, the shoppers who come to a departmental store are marked as man M, woman as W, boy as B or girl as G. The following list gives the shoppers who came during the first hour in the morning. They have given here W, G, B, everything. Make a frequency distribution table using tally marks. Draw a bar graph to illustrate it. Like this we have to draw frequency distribution table. First one is shopper column, then second one is tally marks column, third one is number of shoppers. And we have to count how many W, how many M and B and G, and we have to put the tally marks in the second column and should count and write in third column, that is number of shoppers. And totally we got 60 here. In graph sheet we have to take in x-axis W, M, B, G like 1 centimeter, give 1 centimeter gap also, and we are going to take in y-axis number of shoppers 5, 10, 15 like that, 5 unit we are taking for 1 centimeter in this, and W we got it now here 28, and M we got it 15, and B we got it 5, and G we got it 12. We have to mark in Y axis like this and color it in the graph sheet. Third question, the weekly wages in rupees of 30 workers in a factory are, they given 830, 835 like this. In this, smallest number is 804, the highest number is 898. Using tally marks, make a frequency table with class interval as 800 to 810, 810 to 820, and so on. We have to mark like this the frequency distribution table. First column is class interval, second column tally marks, third one is frequency. Now class interval we are going to write as they say 800 to 810, and we are going to count in the question, that is 804, 808, 806. They have given 3 marks. So we are going to write in this 3 tally marks, and frequency 3 we have to write. Same like that we should count, but here 800 to 809 we are going to write in first line, and second line 810 to 819 we are going to write in second line. Like that count everything and write it for frequency distribution table. Fourth question is your homework. By seeing the question number 3, you have to answer for this and check in this. Fifth question, the number of hours for which student of a particular class watch television during holidays is shown through the given graph. Answer the following. First one, for how many hours did the maximum number of students watch TV? Second question is, how many students watch TV for less than 4 hours? Third one is, how many students spent more than 5 hours in watching TV? We have to observe the graph and answer for this. First one, the maximum number of students watch TV for 4 to 5 hours. For second answer, 34 students watch TV for less than 4 hours. Therefore, 22 plus 8 plus 4 is equal to 34. Third answer, 14 students spent more than 5 hours in watching TV, because 8 plus 6 is equal to 14.